We are looking for men and women that will stand and intercede. When are we going to call for prayer meeting and say the entire NAIRA of Lafia want to go for a 10 hours prayers, and we are going to see us full? We will only fool if they say there's going to be maybe a drama night or popcorn night. And that is the reason why we are crying for revival, because it's going to take prayer to unlock our calling in God. That day that you had inspiration from heaven because you prayed, the last time you had God was the last time you prayed and you cracked a realm in the spirit. Because until you pray, you will remain like a sealed book and you'll be so confused. In fact, even the Bible, when you open it, it will make no sense. When people call me, they say they are not understanding the Bible. I say, close the Bible, pray for like 4 hours, open it, you will understand by default. Why? Because there is a level of energy you need for you to be able to ignite it. The Bible is just like a gas that you need something to ignite it to be able to open it. So until you come with that flame, it will not open. Fire requires fire to burn. Our lives cannot remain in decadence. What is your passion? What is your zeal? What is your drive? What is your desire? When you checkmate those things, if there are things that have the ability to take away God from you, let me tell you, that is the reason why God is far from you. And let me tell you something, as iron sharpeneth iron, so is the countenance of one sharpened by the other. See, if you have friends that are not serious with God, let them go. Because many of you, the reason why you are backslidden was because of that your friend. There was somebody in your life that doesn't like God. In fact, to come here was a miracle, because that your friend was telling you, let's stay in the hostel now, and you have to fight and fight before you came here. If you can't have a friend that can encourage you to do the things of God, what is it? Somebody came to me and told me he want to leave church. Why? Because his friend had left church. Imagine how it is. Who would be so good as a friend to follow you to hell? If today they are taking you to hell and your friend is going to heaven, and they tell the friend enter hell together with him, who would be that generous as a friend to follow you and enter? Everybody will forsake you in the days of adversity. And that is why you can never have a better friend like the one that will point you to Jesus. When was the last time your friend encouraged you in the Lord? And anytime we attach ladies now together, they become lesbians. That is the reason why we can't have ladies that can mentor ladies. Attach them as roommates and see what will happen. They are either fighting each other, or they are lesbians, or they are stealing from each other. Attach guys to each other and see, they are competing for one lady. In the same fellowship where we say the Lord is showing us something, before you know it, distraction come here and center. Your own distraction may not be news. Your own distraction may not be the other one. Can we act the other drama? What is battling our lives? Let's act it. Because there are other parts of the drama that was not acted. So when we speak about revival, it's holistic. Other aspects of our life that men cannot see. These are the things that make us pray. Even if I don't want to pray for anything, I know I have weaknesses within me. Because we don't have a high priest that cannot be touched by the feeling of the infirmities of others. So Jesus Christ learned obedience by the things he suffered. He suffered loss. He suffered all kinds of lack. He suffered everything that you went through, so that he can be able to prevail. So that in the days that you look upon him, you become like an example. Let me tell you, if you are truly a priest and an intercessor over a region, you will suffer the infirmity of the people. Because God can never bring you to a point to change the people that you can't go through their infirmity. So you don't know why you enter into college or you enter into university and suddenly you begin to feel lost in your life. It's because the university is full of all kinds of loss, and you are coming as a high priest, so you are touched by the feeling of their infirmities. You don't know why you may be so rich from where you are coming from. As you enter into school, money stop coming. It's because there is a certain level of poverty that you must conquer here. So as a priest, you must go through it, so that by the time you are stand, you can be able to liberate others. If you have not gone through their bondage, you can't understand their cry. So before you understand the cry of the people, you must go through their bondage. I'm trying to let you understand the reason for the encounters and all kinds of attacks you're having is because the people of the land are going through a kind of attacks. So you too, you must go through the attack for you to be able to survive. When you conquer your own attack, you can be able to deliver them. If you cannot be able to resist the temptation coming to you, how can you preach to others to resist it? It means that as a priest of the Lord, we are touched by the same feeling and infirmities. So when you see us cry for revival, it's because, oh God, although we know what we are doing in the territory, but how can we align to it to walk in it? Hello, Elohim Adonai. Elohim Adonai. Elohim Adonai. Elohim Adonai. Hosea chapter 6 from 1. Hosea chapter 6 from 1. See, your spiritual life is your responsibility. All this frustration that members are giving to pastors is not worth it. See, there is no people that suffer in this life more like ministers. You will suffer so much, teach the truth to people, and you will still see them do the opposite. And you will still have faith to come and teach the next Sunday again. I'm not the one that demons will come to oppress. If you anything you do, you will suffer the consequence. You must be conscious enough to understand that your spiritual life is your responsibility. Your pastor is just there to help you. There are things that Papa will not do for you. No matter how desperate, Papa, he can't drag you from hell to heaven. If you say you want to live your life the way you want to, no matter what I'm preaching, it won't enter you. But your heart must be open enough, looking for how to change. Because if you are not willing to change your mentality from what you have learned over time, you will remain the way you are. At the tail end, if you miss heaven, you will never miss hell. See, all this kind of suffering you are suffering, pastors, is not worth it. Imagine somebody that knows there is a curse in their family, curse in their life. They are living anyhow, doing as they feel. And when you meet them, they say it's big boy and big girl. What is the big boy there? What is the big girl there? As carnal as this carnality in life is, they have never gathered one day to give award for it. I have never seen a place where they gather and they say, today is award night. Can we gather together to give award to the best smoker of the year? His name is Joshua Sunday. The best drunkard of the year, he finished drinking 5 crates of Chronible. His name is Abila Samuel. Can we give the best twerker of the year? Her name is. Can we give the best lady that slept with 35 guys every month? Her name is. Even the people that are carnal, they know that there is no award for stupidity. Why do you dwell in that corridor? It's because you need a revival. There is another sound you need to hear. Anytime something that does not have a reward is appealing to somebody, it's because he has been deceived. Everybody has an end goal for what they do. The passion and the drive for why we do what we do is because we know there's a glory to be revealed. The thing you are doing now, tell me, what is the glory?